play a video that I recorded in the bathroom, but since I was, using the bathroom, I didn't want to show any footage. Let's just record the voice. The reason I compare people to others is because when people talk to other people, they subconsciously talk to pretty people or whatever, the better looking people, and they leave the lesser looking people to look after themselves, I think that's how it works. In the way they do things. I would do it, but it's really sad because when you subconsciously kind of feel that energy and you feel like I have to reject this person because they're not as deemed, not deeply thought of as a person who's good looking, or attractive or appealing. Yeah, appealing is the right word. Physically appealing. Because, I've seen it. Like your eyes automatically focus on pretty people, It's really sad, but it's true. Or pretty to you, at least, but most likely that. And there's no comparison. This is comparing a banana to a black banana. You want to eat the right banana. That's its point. No, banana is the perfect example of this. So banana comes green, that's a kid. You don't want to have a kid in your life, right? You also want a banana who's yellow because it's the middle age. Like the age between the kid age, which is green, and the black age, which is no offense to black anything, or green anything, or yellow anything. I'm just trying to be like altruistic about this. I don't know what altruistic means. I just know it means like vaguely on confrontation or something. Or maybe it means something about religion or something, but I don't know the clue. It just means something that's like not have that much of an opinion. And if you're like, that's how smart I am. I don't know the words for meanings, but I know why they mean something. The black banana is too ripe, and so you don't want that either. But that also turns into attractiveness. You want something that is more or less usable. 100%. Maybe I'm wrong about the meaning of altruistic. It just means something that's like or something, confrontation or something. Or maybe it means something about religion or something. Think about this. I don't know what altruistic or anything. I'm just trying to be like altruistic about this. I don't know what altruistic means. I just know it means like it's showing a selfless concern for the well-being of others without care of one's own interests. Unselfish. So I'm not trying to be a prick or anything right now. It just means something that's like not have that much of an opinion. If you're like, that's how smart I am. I don't know the words for meanings, but I know why they mean something. The black banana is too ripe, and so you don't want that either. But that also turns into attractiveness. You want something that is more or less usable. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be very usable. That's what people want. They want something. Comparing it. Not looks. Not money, not status. You just want something that not money, not looks, not money, but status. They want both combined. But mostly looks. Status means personality as well. You can't have someone who's perceived to be a predator of green bananas and say that they're your friend or something, right? So, it's just what it is. But you're comparing, like he's comparing Miskip and Emerald. You're saying Miskip is weird, when Emerald is also, not that same. I'll be honest with you. In one, you got a man who's, acting like a manipulator or something, saying that he wants to have but then Miskip telling her to cover up slut. I don't see the issue that big of a deal because when Emerald would wear these revealing shirts, it's to provide Twitch with the girlfriend experience. And all the comments I've seen on her videos, especially when she does the chica dance, like, oh, she's so adorable, or it's like something along the lines of glad Emmy got rid of this weirdo. It's like, if he's so weird, is it because he looks weird, or is it because he is weird? That's a big question.
He did, and she did dance.
Like, he fumbled the bag, like he needed her, right? What did Emery fumble? Also a person who had money and influence. Just because he wasn't attractive, now you hate him because, like, rag on him, right? You have this resentment to him as well, but you rag on him because he had something that was what you wanted, and she didn't have something you wanted, so does it make a difference to you? To criticize him is different than Emerald, yes it does, but if you criticize Emerald, it's a problem. If you criticize Miskip, you're a problem. I see Miskip and me as a similar situation, because we're both born, like, the tri-state area. I was born in New York, right? He was born in Jersey. And I live in Jersey now, but he and I went through the same things because in Jersey, man, there's no mercy here. You can't be, showing off unless you're going to Staten Island with druggies and shit. That's their culture. I'm sure Lily Peach understands that. That's why she was
Tries to escape the situation.
less hesitant to be critical of fuck. But yeah.
I in the bathroom. Things happen.
Less critical to be
I'm doing some public.
judgy about what Miskip has done. I'm sure she could forgive Miskip, but Emerald can't, She forgave Albert, the violinist, Albie, whatever you want to call him. So, if you can forgive him, why can't they forgive Miskip? What did he do? Those two aren't. Yeah, like cheating on the same as manipulating. Fairmeister. Did he really sexualize something's girls? Or was he also manipulated? Does she still talk the same way? Used to? I'm sure she has her peace of mind now, but back in the day, this was all a big commotion. Also, crazy slick. After you understand, drug carrying someone's pulse. It's going to be a good person, trying to save somebody's life. I don't know what the deal is with people and what exaggeration of sexual assault. Some can give her out the mouth. I was touching her heartbeat, I was checking her pulse on her head, neck, and your friends were there to see that. I never heard Prettier goes to jail.
Breathing or something. I don't know.
Or Bedmaster goes to jail, or Albie goes to jail. Or even Miskip goes to jail. Even though Miskip's in court. What's he in court for again? See, that's how much the news has not really transpired in my life. I don't think that there's actually a case for this. So I feel like she also expressed an interest. She was just very sarcastic about it. Since it's Twitch's dream to have someone like her, you call her a rising star. She was never supposed to be a star per se. A girl with an actor voice, decent features, but nothing special. And
she basically had
an irritating attitude.
too much
She's never supposed to be one of the golden girls. There's
contact with Mister acting like she didn't know.
more talent.
And I told her attitude, right?
There's the other girls getting attitude. And an irritating attitude. She's never supposed to be one of the golden girls. There's the other girls much more talent than her. If anyone was a rising star in Twitch, it would have been Lily Pichu, who was originally a YouTuber, right? But it could have been YouTube.
She was on Twitch,
yeah. If she was on Twitch, she would blow up. That's a real talent. You don't say that she was never a rising star, that she was always destined to be a star. The thing is that, not that I agree with it or not, that's not my point. The point is that, when you have someone like that, who's constantly complaining about the fate and success and wealth they have, and shitting on Whiskey, like it's her bread and butter, it just shows you the kind of person that someone is to actually put it all out there, you know, like, there's a difference between saying something and exposing something. Like, when you expose something, you literally show every single detail of your life. That's what she does. She's very revealing. Alright? I don't think Miss Kid's like that. Is he? I don't know if he showed chat logs or something. Did Miss Kid show chat logs?
We could just go out of her way to harm someone's reputation. Oh, let me hear that
Miss
back.
Kid has something in my life and shit. I'm telling you, the last 3 years of my life and shit. The last 3 years of my life and shit. But either way, he's not telling you the last 3 years of my life and shit. This kid has something called innocence. He doesn't go about chasing people's reputations. He just wants to build himself. He doesn't say, oh yeah, I want you to build. Just because he says that doesn't mean it's true, you know? He loves his friends. Or else how could he find love? So he was just toxic, maybe. But you know what you think? I like to this from a male perspective, man. In work, I was accused of sexual misconduct. And that was only because I asked a girl out. And I don't know if she was considered by the boss to be better in her eyes, but it was a matter of time preference, how much she worked at the company, but also how much she appealed to the boss and would look good for the boss and act like the boss's pet. Do you think I was more of a pet vibe than misgift? The man can be controlled. A woman can.
No, it's not
something that's quality in life. No. It's quality in life. Controlled. A woman can. To be honest with you, that's something that's quality in life. No. And I'm telling you this, that I was etched out of the fucking equation by my boss. And it sucks, man, because you like somebody and there's no way to express that. But it's your schizo if you try. And also with Ms. and Andrew, I think that you act like Miss Warren Bay when there's open cases of her laughing at everything he says and shit. I don't know. It's very suspicious to me. I don't remember specific incidents, but I've been observing the clips.
They got nothing better to do. No.
Like, you don't get like that with friends. You don't say, oh, I miss him so much.
And that's
Then,
basically
you know, this kid was trying to make it work. He's like, we should hang out. And then she's like, no, I don't want you because you're being a dick. He's like, how am I being a dick?
I'm missing so much.
Like,
The video was just
he's like,
clips of old clips of her
fuck it, we gotta find different people to hang out. But she took it a step further and she was like, no, if he's gonna abolish me, or for me, or yeah, up here for me, then I'm gonna have to make him look like a fool. You know?
Yeah.
That's what these people do. These fake people. And these pretty privileged people do. I'm not saying that I wasn't guilty of any of that. I have that pretty privilege as well. I mean, I'm not exactly as good looking as I used to be, right? But that's life. You don't and chop from the dead. But those are different things. If you're not in that part of your life yet, you can do something with pretty privilege that other people can't. Miskip's decent looking. He's not the most hideous person in the world, but he's far from being a maximum efficiency, Chad, good looking guy. Basically, when you're pretty, you can tell people to do whatever you want to others, and they will follow. That's why Asmongold is known as the Roach King, and why Hassan is known as a Chad, even though I think Asmongold has more reasoning skills than Hassan by a fucking long shot. And the long shot here is that Emmer shot Miskip from a long shot, but it's kind of bogus because I don't think that in any competition in life, Emmer has more than Miskip does. Besides being on anime. Alright, I think I'm on.
And this kind of thing is basically a parody to Miskip's life, and I feel really sad for him because you know, it's like, just because you don't have those attributes doesn't mean you're not less of a human being, you know? Like, and my mom was calling me, so that's why I left, and, you know, that's also why I think